Hey guys, it's SaucySurg, and in today's video I'm going to show you every gold mine location in Crimson Desert, along with some of the best spots to farm gold efficiently. If you've been struggling to stack gold bars or just want a consistent route you could just run over and over again, this guide is going to cover everything you need. This is part 1 of a full resource series. I'll be covering silver, mercury, red seawood, and the best farming methods for each. So make sure you're subscribed and if you don't miss out on those. And if the video helps you out at any point, dropping a like really does help push it out to more players, and I appreciate you guys so much. Alright, that being said, let's get into the first location. So the first location is going to be southwest of Demonis, exactly where I am on the map at a place called the Anvil Hill Cave. Now when you guys get here, this is just going to be a large circular pit. As you notice, we are simply going to drop all the way down into the center. Once we get down here, you're obviously going to notice one of these walls that's covered in gold. Simply force palm punch to break through. And like all the caves throughout Pywell, we are going to make our way through this cave until we get to the back section where all the gold is. Now once you guys do get back here, obviously these gold clusters are what you're looking for. And there's going to be a lot of these throughout these caves in this video. So make sure you get all of them, especially using a drill where they automatically farm and they can help you out a lot more. And you can just get a lot more resources. Also, a quick little tip when farming gold or other resources. Obviously, if you guys equipped pieces of gear that give you the additional mining for ore, or if you have this handheld drill like I do, it makes it a lot faster and it automatically collects the ores when you mine them. Also, it has expert mining, so I think you get 20% extra mining yield when you break these ores. So when running this route, I truly and highly recommend getting one of these higher tier tools. So the more you do, the more farming you get. Obviously, the less time you got to do and the more resources. So it's just more profitable in the end. So our second location for the gold is going to be way south of Demonis, just below the lower Nos River at this location at this pond right here. Now when you guys get here, you're going to notice this center rock that's going to guide you straight across, and once you'll see it's pretty easy to spot. As you can see the gold right along this wall shelf right here. So like the majority of the gold caves or other caves throughout Crimson Desert, just force one punch to break this wall open. And then obviously you can explore your way all the way through until you get to the section where the clusters of gold is. So that's location number 2. Let's move on to location number 3. So location number 3 is going to be in Delicia, located right below the L, and the cave we're looking for is going to be called the Guardian's Cave. Now you know you're at the right place once you see a waterfall, and there'll be a wooden bridge directly behind you. Simply just make your way down to the waterfall. And then obviously the cave is behind it, so we have to perform a stab attack to get through. Once you get through, there'll be a wall. Once again, force palm punch the wall to break it open. And then you just make your way inside. There is going to be a golden chest with an item in here for you guys to grab. And obviously the gold all around. That being said, let's move on to location number 4. Location number 4 is going to be way south of Tashklap. And we're going to be going to a location called the Sand Peak Gold Mine. It's going to be right here on my map. Now when you guys get here, it'll be like a little crevice within this giant wall, and there is a road right behind us. You'll see it just by the gold that's scattered throughout the ground. And once you get up here, force palm punch to break through, like always. And right inside there is a bunch of gold for you guys to farm. With that being said, let's move on to location number 5. Alrighty guys, here at location number 5, we're actually under Crimson Desert, and it's going to be this cave located right here on my marker, and it is going to be the Cliffside Gold Cave, or Gold Mine, excuse me. When you guys get here, you're going to notice some like ruins, structures. There's going to be a tree, and then inside of here, obviously, you can tell by some gold in the side of the cliff. And obviously make your way back like every cave, force palm punch, break open the wall. And in here, nice small cave with a bunch of gold for you guys to farm. Or you can literally just jump down from the cliffside. That being said, let's move on to location number 6. So guys, location number 6 in Crimson Desert, right below Urdava. So if you guys don't know where it is, it's going to be above the Great Gate of Urdava, and the cave is Crimson Mountains gold mine. So from the trail, you're going to see these little cone structures. That's how you know you're in the right place. And obviously you can see by a little bit of gold. Make your way up through this little crevice. Break your way through the wall. And inside is a bunch of gold for you guys to farm. With this gold mine covered, let's move on to the gold mine location number 7. So guys, here above Crimson Desert, way up here, just below the Trader's Expanse, there's going to be a cave called the Desert Lake Gold Mine. And once you get here, it's just going to be right off this road behind this tree, and you can just simply jump down, and you'll be right inside the gold cave. And if you just need to get out, you can either climb out, jump out, or just break this wall right here. So this one should honestly be pretty easy to find. So let's move on to number 8. So guys, here at location number 8, underneath the Four Bears Barrens, there's going to be a cave we're looking for right here, and it is going to be called the Mist Shard Cave. When you guys get here, you'll be greeted with like this lake structure. Simply just find the waterfall, and obviously we're going to make our way down towards the waterfall. So once you guys get down here, there's going to be a waterfall. Obviously, simply stab straight through it so you can get behind it. And you get thrown around like I do most of the time. And then back here, obviously, just break through the wall. And then obviously make your way back until you find all the gold chunks. Also, there is going to be a golden chest here for you guys to grab a item. So we're almost done. Moving on to location number 9. So here we're at location number 9 up in Payloon, just by Wayward Woods. And the cave we're looking for is called Silver Wolf Cave. When you guys get here, it's just going to be a big pit. You're simply going to jump down on the left-hand side. And obviously, you're going to see the wall covered in gold. And like every single cave ever, break through, make your way all the way to the back. And this is a little longer cave, but there's going to be a bunch of gold back here for you guys to farm. So after location number 9, the final location number 10 coming up. So guys, we're at the final location. It's going to be way left of Payloon on the right-hand side of the First Finger Lake. And the cave we're looking for is called the Second Finger Cave. Or if you guys need a monument, it's going to be below the Cloister of Reunation. Probably butchered that name, but that's probably where it is. Obviously, in the side of the mountain here, you're going to see a golden wall. Break through, make your way back, and collect all the gold that is yours. So guys, that is going to be all 10 gold locations across Pywell and Crimson Desert. Hopefully this guide helped any of you guys out struggling to find those other gold mines. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. I appreciate all you guys' support. And as always, take care and God bless.